This is part two, guys. This is part two, guys. Love y'all guys so much. Love y'all guys so much. Hope y'all are staying blue. Hope y'all having a fantastic week so far. Seize up, baby. Seize up. This is part two right now. This is part two, guys. This is part two, part two, part two. Guess what happened, guys? Something hilarious happened. My data ran out. Yup. So funny. My data freaking ran out. Something hilarious happened, guys. My data ran out. How funny is that, guys? Honestly, how funny is that, guys? That's so funny. I'm dead right now, like laughing out of my mind. How funny is that? My data ran out. So I had to delete a bunch of videos, guys. I had to delete a bunch of videos, guys. You know what I'm saying? I had to delete a bunch of videos. I had to delete a bunch of videos, guys. And I had to, go on and make a part two. I had to delete a bunch of videos, guys, and make a part two. I had to make a part two because the funniest thing in the world happened. My data ran out. Because it always happens. If you guys are new to this channel, that's a little inside joke between me and my subscribers. It's a little inside joke between me and my subscribers. My data ran out. It's a very inside joke. So catch up and watch a lot of my videos. Maybe you'll catch the joke. Love you guys so much. It's a little inside joke between me and my subscribers. A very inside joke, a very funny inside joke between me and my subscribers. A very, very funny one. My data running out. Anyways, let's get into part two of this video. Yeah, guys. Ziyech is good enough for Chelsea, man. Like, he's a quality player, but he does do a lot of, like, bad plays. I'll admit, Ziyech does do a lot of poor plays. And he's 29 years old or 28 years old. That was a funny joke. That was a funny joke that they were saying Ziyech is a grown... I don't cuss, guys. They said A-word man. I laughed my butt off when I saw that joke. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in my life. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in my entire life. That was so funny. Because it's true. Like, he's old. He's not some young talent. He said, I've seen enough. Because Ziyech is old. You know how funny that is? That's one of the funniest things someone's ever said, man. One of the funniest things someone has ever said. Ziyech is a grown A-word man. I've seen enough. That's literally one of the funniest things I've heard in my entire life. That's one of the funniest things I've heard in my entire life. One of the funniest things I've heard in my entire life, guys. One of the funniest things I've heard in my life. One of the funniest things I've heard in my life. Literally one of the funniest things I've heard in my life. That's one of the funniest things I've heard in my life, guys. Like, shout outs to that guy. Whoever the heck made that joke, you should be a comedian. Shout outs to the person who made that joke. I can't stress enough how funny that was. That made me laugh so hard. That made me laugh so hard. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm still back in Ziyech. I posted a picture of Ziyech and Werner. Ziyech is good enough for Chelsea. I will admit, though, Ziyech does make a lot of poor plays. He can be poor. He can be very poor at times. But I'll also say this. There's not much football players in the world with the skill level of Ziyech. Ziyech is top 100 football players in the world. At least top 100 football players in the world. Hakim Ziyech is top 100 football players in the world. He's in the top 100. Hakim Ziyech has to be in the top 100. Top 150, talk less. He has to be in the top 150, top 100. And I know we don't want that type of talent all the time in Chelsea, but he qualifies. He qualifies. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get a 70 in a test? He gets a 70. He gets a 75. A 75, I would say. He qualifies. He's old, though. He's old, though, so we'll have to be searching up for a replacement for him in the near future. We'll have to be searching up a replacement for Hakim Ziyech in the near future. He's very, very, very old. He's 28, 29. He's turning. That's part of why I didn't want Lukaku. Plus, Abraham in like a year's time will be better than Lukaku. You see, people are already agreeing with me. Someone said that you guys. He was like, he was making fun of us. He was like, you guys are gonna buy back Abraham in like 2 to 3 years time from now. That's what I was saying. I don't know why we let go of Abraham and then we bought Lukaku for £96 million. That was one of the worst transfers we've ever had. That was a horrible transfer year, except for us getting Saul. Saul was good. I hope we do what we did with Kovacic, Real Madrid, buying Kovacic. I hope we buy Saul permanently. He's a quality player. He's a very quality player. Very, very quality player. But, yeah, that guy made a funny joke. He made one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. But what was I talking about? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I was talking about something very, very, very important. Yeah, Ziyech, man. Hakim Ziyech, man. He qualifies, man. But yeah, he does do a lot of poor plays. He does make a lot of mistakes. Now, if he keeps on doing that, like throughout the duration of the season, maybe we should sell him. But right now, he's passing with the 75. He has a cushion. He has a cushion. Maybe I should tone down my Instagram post a little bit. But if he keeps doing stuff like that, I still think he should say it, guys, because there's not much players out there who are who are more creative than Ziyech. You know what I'm saying? It'll cost a lot of money. It'll cost a little bit of money. It's like career mode. You know what I'm saying? In manager mode, you can what happens is when you sell a player for like £57 million, you only get £49 million. And that's kind of the same thing here. Obviously, you get more money, and obviously in real life it's different. In real life, you get the same amount of. In real life, it's not like that because clubs, the club always like what's it called, allocates the budget perfectly, and same thing with the club who you buy from. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that in the sense that we're not going to be able to sell Ziyech for like a groundbreaking amount. We would want to sell him for like £40 million. We would want to sell Ziyech for like £40 million. But realistically, since clubs are smart, clubs aren't stupid, they're gonna buy him for like £20 million. But we do have a great negotiator like Marina. We have a great negotiator like Marina. Our chief, she's such a great negotiator. Plus, I'm very excited. She said she was going to go toe-to-toe with Newcastle United. She was going to go toe-to-toe with Newcastle United. She was going to go toe-to-toe with Newcastle United with transfers and stuff. I trust her. I believe she will beat Newcastle by a long shot. Especially since players saw that we beat Newcastle 3-0 at obviously Reece James's Park. Not saying James's Park. Reece James's Park. We beat Newcastle 3-0 at Reece James's Park. Not saying James's Park. So after players saw that, players aren't going to want to go to Newcastle. Plus, the Chief Marina, I don't think the Newcastle's chief might be pretty good. He's probably pretty good, or she's probably pretty good because they got new owners. So they're probably pretty good. They're probably really good at negotiating, but not as good as Marina. Marina is a very great negotiator. We're very blessed and lucky to have Marina. I love you, Marina. You're such a great negotiator. Marina is such a great negotiator. Marina is a very, very great negotiator. So honored and blessed to have Marina as a negotiator. So honored and blessed to have Marina as a negotiator. So honored and blessed to have Marina as a negotiator. We're so honored and blessed to have Marina as a negotiator. So very honored. So very honored to have Marina as a negotiator. Like, so very honored. She's better than Newcastle owners and chief. You know what I'm saying? So, but Newcastle's chief is pretty good. I would imagine it's pretty good. It's just that we're like one of the best clubs in the world for that type of stuff. We're one of the best clubs in the world for everything, man. Like, blessed to be a Chelsea, man. Blessed to be a Chelsea. Anyways, yeah. So I believe Marina is gonna destroy Newcastle, with transfers and stuff like that. Especially since the football world saw that we beat Newcastle. That's a huge deal. When a club sees that we beat the other club, they're not gonna want to go to Newcastle. Who would want to go to the losing club? Who would want to go to the losing side? You know what I'm saying? Who would want to go to the losing side? No one would want to go to the losing side. I sure as heck wouldn't want to go to the losing side. Let's say Chelsea and Real, because y'all know I would have been the best player in the world. I would be the #1 player in the world, especially at my age right now. If I kept playing at 21, there would be no player like me. There would be no player like me at all. If I saw Chelsea and Real Madrid play, and let's say, well, I'm biased, so I'm Chelsea through and through. But if I saw Real Madrid and Barca play, since Real Madrid beat Barca, let's say I can't play for Chelsea for some reason, but that's never going to happen because that's the only club I would play at. I would stay at Chelsea forever. I'd be a John Terry plus and plus. John Terry went to Aston Villa. Me being a plus and plus, I would not go to Aston Villa. I'd retire. I'd rather retire and end my career rather than, going to freaking another club. I'll just retire. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm iffy about John Terry being a Chelsea legend. That's why I'm iffy about John Terry being a Chelsea legend. I don't know about him being a Chelsea legend anymore because he went to Aston Villa. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Aston Villa is not that bad, so I still could like what. Let me tell you, Lampard and Cech are the problems. Lampard and Cech are the problems. They went to Arsenal, and Lampard went to City. Lampard and Cech are the problems. You know what I'm saying? Lampard, Cech, David Luiz, Willian, those are the problems. Terry went to Aston Villa. Aston Villa is not that bad. So Terry is definitely still a Chelsea legend. Terry is definitely still a Chelsea legend. I know it's good for the business and all, but like if you really love the club, like I love the club, you're not gonna go to a rival club. You know what I'm saying? Like come on. Like come on. Fabregas is different because Fabregas was at Arsenal first. He was deemed an Arsenal legend, but then he betrayed Arsenal for Chelsea. So Fabregas is different. But Terry, Lampard, Luiz, Willian, they were at Chelsea at first. And Luiz went to PSG, then came back to Chelsea. So Luiz saw with his eyes open, oh, one of Europe's greats, PSG, let me go there instead of being loyal with Chelsea. Let me go there instead of being loyal with Chelsea, one of Europe's greats, just like Eden did, just like Courtois did. So I'm really iffy about Lampard and Cech being Chelsea legends. I don't like the fact that we follow them on Instagram. I honestly don't like the fact that much love and respect to them. I love them to death. But what's it called? I'm talking about, you guys know I always have Chelsea's best interests in mind, but I'm talking about Chelsea legend. I don't know why we follow them on the gram. I really don't know why we follow them on Instagram, but hey, I don't run things over here at Chelsea Football Club. Maybe if I didn't get hurt, because I would have been like the best player in the. I would have been the best player in the world. So I would have had a huge stake in what says a Chelsea Football Club, because I would have been that much of an influence at Chelsea Football Club. I would have been going for the captain's handbands. I would have been the best player in the world for sure, the best player in the world. I would have had a huge stake, maybe at what happened to Chelsea Football Club, because I would have been that inspirational. But sadly, I got hurt. But I don't like that we're following them on Instagram. Love them so much respect for them, so much love. I love everyone and I respect. But I'm talking about me looking out for Chelsea's best interest in mind. Czech went to Arsenal, for crying out loud. Czech went to Arsenal. Petr Cech went to Arsenal, for crying out loud. One of the hugest rival clubs in the world. That's why Mourinho is not even a Chelsea legend. This man went to Manchester United. He ditched us for United. And you know what happened with Mourinho? The owners of Manchester United screwed his career over. Because you know how bad Manchester United's owners are? The owners screwed his career over, which is why Conte is going to Tottenham. By the way, Conte going to Tottenham is a done deal. Tottenham Hotspurs are about to be like freaking force to be reckoned with. Tottenham are about to be forced to be reckoned with. Champions League finals, Tottenham are probably going to be. Don't be surprised if you see Tottenham in the semifinals of the Champions League or the finals of the Champions League. Do not be surprised if you see Tottenham in the finals of the Champions League or the semifinals of the Champions League with Antonio Conte at the helm. Do not be surprised if you see Tottenham Hotspurs in the finals of the Champions League or the semifinals of the Champions League. Please do not be surprised if you see Tottenham Hotspurs in the finals of the Champions League or the semifinals of the Champions League. Please don't be surprised if you see Tottenham Hotspurs in the finals of the Champions League or the semifinals of the Champions League or the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Quarterfinals or semifinals. Let me say quarterfinals or semifinals, because there's Los Blancos, there's Barcelona, there's PSG. That's kind of tough. You do not be surprised if you see Tottenham in the quarterfinals of the Champions League or the semifinals of the Champions League. Please don't be surprised if you see Spurs with Harry Kane, the best striker in England. The best striker in England, hands down. Kane is better than Lukaku. Kane is better than Jesus Navas. Not Jesus Navas. Not the ex-Sevilla man. Ex-Sevilla, ex-City man. Not the winger, the speedy winger, Jesus Navas. Not him. I'm talking about Jesus. Jesus, not Jesus. You know what I'm talking about. Jesus, not Jesus. Because Jesus is above all of us. But what's it called? Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kane, they have the best striker in the world. He's better than Lukaku. He's better than Jesus. He's better than all those players. Obviously, if you consider Ronaldo the best striker, Ronaldo's the best striker in the Premier League. But he's lowered down a lot because he's Man United. But I was saying that Mourinho, the owners ruined Mourinho. You saw Mourinho from Chelsea. He was a great player. I mean, a great manager. But the owners ruined Mourinho. Then he went to Spurs. Spurs owners are really good. The Spurs owners are really good. But after experience with freaking Manchester United's owners, it was hard for him to freaking get that dirt out of his system. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Mourinho just messed up, man. But the Spurs owners are good. The Spurs owners are good. The Spurs owners are really, really good, man. The Spurs owners are good. You know what I'm saying? But Manchester United owners, they messed up Mourinho, man. They completely and utterly messed up Mourinho. And he traded us. He thought Manchester United was the better deal. So Mourinho is not a Chelsea legend. Mourinho is not a Chelsea legend. Michael Essien's a Chelsea legend. Makalele's a Chelsea legend. Michael Essien and Makalele, they're Chelsea legend. I'm struggling to say Frank Lampard's a Chelsea legend. That man went to Manchester City. That's why I'm kind of happy he was sacked. People were saying, "Oh, a Chelsea legend is the coach of Chelsea Football Club. A Chelsea legend is the coach of Chelsea Football Club." Lampard, nah. I feel some type of way that Lampard went to Manchester City. I feel some type of way that Lampard went. I know it was best for him maybe because he had the money and everything, but I feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we would be like, what's it called, following him on Instagram. And Petr Cech, I don't know why we would be following Petr Cech on Instagram if they went to rival clubs. You know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. Now look at what we're doing. We're killing it. We're killing it. We're the best club in England. We're ranked best club in the world. We're ranked the #1 club in the world. And I'm not surprised. We probably are the best club in the world. We're overtaking Real Madrid. That's for sure. We're overtaking Real Madrid. We're overtaking Real Madrid. But we're overtaking them. At the moment. Like, right now, at the moment, Real Madrid are crazy. You know what I'm saying? I said at the moment. We're best club in the world, maybe at the moment, probably. Because Real Madrid be tying right now. Tying games right now and stuff like that. They tied to Valencia. They lost to Espanyol 2-1 too. Karim Benzema got them a goal back. But they lost to Espanyol 2-1 too. But, yeah, Tottenham Hotspur, man, with Antonio Conte. Tottenham Hotspur are going to be bidding for the BPL title, but with Tuchel win Chelsea, I think we're going to start winning the BPL title like 4 years in a row, 5 years in a row. England is going to be blue for a long time. Don't be surprised if you see Tottenham Hotspur make it to the quarterfinals or the semifinals of the Champions League. I don't know about finals because you got Las Blancas, you got Barcelona and Xavi, you got PSG, you got us, you got Manchester City. Yeah, so I don't know. But Tottenham Hotspur are about to be hot. Hotspur hot. White Hart Lane's about to be booming, man. White Hart Lane's about to be booming. They got Antonio Conte. It's a done deal, too. Antonio Conte is going to Tottenham. And you know how good their owners are. You know how good Tottenham Hotspur's owners are. Tottenham Hotspur's owners are so good. Spurs owners are so good. Tottenham Hotspur's owners are so good. Shout out to this YouTuber. He's a Manchester United fan. I feel bad for him. His name is like Terry or something like that. He was the one who picked up on Tottenham Hotspur signing Antonio Conte. He was the one. I thought Conte was not. Let me stop talking. I didn't know Conte was gonna leave that soon, but he was the one who picked up on Conte going to Tottenham Hotspur. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Terry. Great read, bro. Great read. He's a Manchester United fan. I feel bad for him. He always bashes his club, rightfully, because his club, the owners are a mess. They ruined Mourinho. The owners ruined Jose Mourinho. The owners literally 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 ruined Jose Mourinho, man. The owners ruined Jose Mourinho, man. The owners ruined him. I don't know what they did to him. They drugged him up. The owners of Manchester United screwed Mourinho up, man. Mourinho thought it was the best move. You saw what happened to Juan Mata. Juan Mata was such a sensational football player. Man. Juan Mata was such a sensational football player. He was in the likes of David Silva. He was in the likes of freaking Mesut Ozil. He was in the likes of David Silva. He was in the likes of Mesut Ozil. He was in the likes of all those players. But he went to Nemanja Matic was supposed to be one of the best central defensive midfielders who ever played the game. But he thought Man United was better than Chelsea just because of history. Just because of history, because let's get that straight. Man United history is better than Chelsea's history. Like winning the BPL that many times. I don't even know. Our history is pretty good. But over the last 10 years, Manchester United has not been better than Chelsea. But they were thinking, oh, because of history, Old Trafford will be a better move than Chelsea. Mourinho was like, oh, Old Trafford will be a better move than Chelsea. One Matcha was like, oh, Old Trafford will be a better move than Chelsea. Matcha was like, oh, Old Trafford will be a better move than Chelsea. But then they went to Old Trafford and the owners ruined them. The owners of Manchester United ruined them. The owners of Mourinho was such a great coach under a great ownership of Chelsea, probably the best ownership in the world, along with Florentino Perez and the legendary Los Blancos. But then they went to Manchester United, and the owners of Manchester United completely and utterly ruined them. He completely, utterly ruined Mourinho. Look at Mourinho. All Mourinho does is eat pizza with his Coca-Cola. He eats pizza with his Coca-Cola after winning one game in 8 fixtures at Roma. Tammy Abraham can't even develop too much right now. Tammy Abraham can't, but Tammy Abraham is such a good striker that he's gonna overcome the infected Mourinho, and he's gonna be one of world football's best strikers. We might buy Tammy Abraham in 2-3 years time. We're probably gonna buy back Tammy Abraham in 2-3 years time. Do not get it twisted. Abraham is an intelligent football player. He's gonna be he's gonna be like 90% in FIFA. He's gonna be a 90 in FIFA or 89 in FIFA. He's gonna be a 90 in. Mark my words. Tammy Abraham is gonna be a 90 in FIFA or a 90 or 89 in FIFA. Abraham is going to be a 90 in FIFA or 89 in FIFA. But y'all saw what Man United did to Jose Mourinho. Now all he does is eat pizza. He couldn't even do it under Tottenham no more. Now that doesn't happen to everybody, but gosh, I can only imagine the freaking oh man, how horrible it was for Mourinho United. Now, that doesn't happen for everyone. Cristiano Ronaldo, if he leaves United today, if he decides he wants to better his career, if he decides he doesn't want to play around with his career and goes to Real Madrid or goes back to Old Lady or even goes to Chelsea, goes to us, then he's going to be able to do well. Like, if freaking Sancho decides he can make it out. Not much brainwashing has gone down over there yet. Let me not say brainwashing. Not much scrutiny of their career has gone down over there. Not yet. What's it called? Mourinho. Tottenham owners are so good. What's it called? Tottenham owners could have stayed. Tottenham owners could have push Mourinho, push Mourinho back to his best. Because, owners can help out the managers. Owners can help out the managers. Unless you're like Thomas Tuchel. You don't need the owners to help you out if you're Thomas Tuchel. If you're Pep Guardiola, you don't need the owners to help you out. You're already good enough on your own. But if you go to a club like Man United, it could be scary. You know what I'm saying? Man United have bad owners. But now Mourinho just eats pizza after winning one fixture in 8 matches. Literally after winning one fixture in 8 matches, Mourinho eats pizza and celebrates. He celebrates winning one fixture in every 8 matches and eats pizza with his Coca-Cola, with this tiny bottle of Coca-Cola. That small Coca-Cola case with all the money he gets. That's what he eats. But yeah, Mourinho freaking eats pizza after every one game, 1 out of 8 fixtures, and drinks Coca-Cola. Mourinho was supposed to be the best manager who ever existed. One of the greatest managers. It's funny. I see a Roma. What's it called? I see a Roma freaking logo right there. But anyways, oh gosh, Manchester United owner screwed over Mourinho's career. The Man United owner screwed over Jose Mourinho's career. The Manchester United owner is completely and utterly screwed over Mourinho's career. The Manchester United owner screwed over Jose Mourinho's career. But if you're a Spurs fan, if you're a Tottenham Hotspur Spurs fan, my old history coach, he was a Tottenham Hotspur fan. My history coach, not my history coach, my history teacher, his name is Coach Strami. He was a Tottenham Hotspur fan. He must be out here jumping. He must be excited. He's got Antonio Conte coming. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. We should chill out with the "We Hate Tottenham" chant, man. We should chill out with the "We Hate Tottenham Hotspur" chant, yo. We should really chill out with the "We Hate Tottenham Hotspur" chant because Tottenham Hotspur, oh man, they're doing it, man. We need to chill out with the "We Hate Tottenham Hotspur" chant, man. We need to chill out with the "We Hate Tottenham Hotspur" chant, yo, because they're getting Antonio Conte. Good call, Terry. Good call, Terry. This Manchester United fan. Good call. You figured it out before everyone figured it out. You saw that Conte was going to Tottenham. Everyone was trolling Terry. They were like, freaking this guy named Football Terrence. I listened to him a little bit. I listened to other YouTubers like Carefree Lewis. I listened to Carefree Lewis. He's a Chelsea fan. I listen to him a lot more. Sometimes I don't agree with what Carefree Lewis says, but he's entertaining. He's entertaining. But yeah, I listen to Carefree Lewis. I listen to Terry. What's it called? What's it called? He called it, man. He called it. He called it, guys. He called it. He called it. He called it. He said that Tottenham Hotspur were going to get Conte. Now look, it's a done deal. Tottenham Hotspur are on the verge of getting Antonio Conte as their new manager. Was Harry Kane the best striker in England? The best striker in England, Harry Kane, with that Chinese guy Son? Tottenham Hotspur, y'all fans be ready for quarterfinals. I'm not going to say semifinals, but quarterfinals and round of 16. That's a huge accomplishment. Y'all guys be ready for quarterfinals and round of 16. Y'all know the Spanish clubs are going to get to the semifinals. I'm not going to say semifinals and finals. I'm just going to say quarterfinals and round of 16. The quarterfinals and round of 16, y'all get ready for that. Y'all get ready for the round of 16 of the Champions League. The round of 16 of the Champions League. Y'all get ready for second place in the BPL because I think we're going to freaking run world football in England. Y'all get ready for second place. If you guys don't think Chelsea are going to win 3 BPL titles, 4 BPL titles in a row, y'all are smoking crack. We're going to win like 3, 4 BPL titles in a row. Just like in my manager world. Yeah, y'all are smoking crack if you guys don't think we're going to win 3, 4 BPL titles in a row. Yeah, y'all Tottenham Hotspur fans better get ready for round of 16 in the Champions League. That's a huge accomplishment. Making it to the round of 16, making it to a round of 8, that's a huge accomplishment. People are like, oh, you didn't win the Champions League till you did it. Those people are crazy. Those people who say you didn't win the Champions League, the same people who say a League Cup doesn't matter. League Cup does matter. That's a trophy for crying out loud. Round of 16 in the Champions League, that's a huge accomplishment. Getting it to past the group stages of the Champions League, Europe's elite, that's a huge accomplishment. That's a huge accomplishment. That's a tremendous accomplishment. Getting it to the round of 16, the round of 8 in the Champions League. Tottenham Hotspur fan, y'all better be like, hip, hip, hooray. We're going to go to the round of 16 with Antonio Conte as the coach. Y'all are going to the round of 16. But Barcelona are going to win the Champions League, man, with Xavi. Well, that's because Barca has better players. They have Jay Youngers. Well, Kane, I don't know. Kane is really good. Kane is the best striker in the world right now. But Barcelona, I don't know. Man. I don't know. But Barcelona have a better team than Tottenham Hotspur. Let's get that straight. Barca have a better team. Real Madrid have a better team. But Kane, they have the best striker in England, Kane. Kane is such a magical player. I wish Kane went to Chelsea rather than Lukaku. I really wish Harry Kane went to Chelsea more than Lukaku. Kane is so much better than Lukaku. Yeah, people are right. Tottenham should have let Kane go, but